Yes, this video reminds me of where we're coming from as an organization. A lot of persons have been with this company for a long while. So many of us have made so much money in the past. And this video showed how most of us were recognized in the past in this same community right there in Dubai. Award were given to leaders. Award was given to people who have made money and also ranked, moved from one level of ranking to another in this community. And it goes to show how far the company has gone in making sure that Africa and the world at large are liberated from poverty. And this has been going on for the past 6-7 years. The company creates a platform for us to make money, and at the end of the day, they organize for us to meet and greet, and of course, rejoice with each other. I remain your friend and brother, Lucky Matthew, and I'm super excited to be on your screen today. I'm presenting instead of our able leader, Dr. Favor Sunano. Please take a moment right now to invite your team members on the call. I don't know if we have any co-hosts yet. I'm going to be making some people co-hosts right now. Give me a moment. Let me make some of our leaders co-hosts on the go before we begin, because we need someone to start moderating. Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Mr. Collins, you are co-hosting today. Give me a moment. We have Dr. Favor. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment. We're going to have some co-hosts to help us moderate and admit people in while the presentation is ongoing. Give me a moment. Let me see if some of our leaders are on the call right now. Give me a moment. All right. I think we have just 2 co-hosts right now that I can recognize. All right. We're going to go on with our presentation. As more leaders join in, we'll have to take a moment to make them a co-host to help us admit people in. All right, please share this meeting link right now in your various groups. As we continue today, we're going to be discussing the Ultima DeFi business and how you can leverage on it to make massive income for yourself and for your family. For yourself and for your family. Give me a moment while I close some of these apps. Okay. Please, co-host, help us start admitting people. You have been made the co-host, Mr. Collins. Please help us admit people in, because we have a lot of people who are currently waiting to be admitted in. Please help us while the presentation is ongoing, so that I won't have to stop halfway to admit people myself. Please help us, Mr. Collins. Help us, Dr. Favor. If your hands are free, please also help us, sir. I saw someone just now, but I just need to make us get extra co-hosts. Just give me a moment so that the workload will be reduced on the few co-hosts we have right now. All right. Okay. All right, guys, I welcome you to tonight's meeting. I remain your friend and brother, Lucky Matthew. Today, we're going to be talking about the Ultima DeFi business opportunity and how you can leverage on it to make money. A quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm not a lawyer. I'm just one of the beneficiaries of this opportunities that are being brought to us by this company. I have been with this company for quite a number of years now, and I've benefited enormously from this system. And I urge you to do your own due diligence and let your instinct guide you as you make your involvement decision. Let's move on. This company is is known as Ultima Community, and Ultima is an offshoot of the Platinum World. Our mission as an Ultima Community is to become the world's most widely used digital currency and ecosystem in the crypto space available to everyone. Digital currency simply means that we own our own digital currency. By ecosystem simply means that we have ecosystems or use cases around our currency, which means you can actually use our currencies for different means, for different products, to make different purchases and render different services. A currency that cannot be transferred, cannot be used, cannot be exchanged for another currency is not a true currency. So please pay attention to which currencies you are patronizing after this meeting. Now we've been around the block for the past 7 years. This company was created in 2016, and that means we're already 7 years and still counting. We have 2.8 million users plus right now. This company is born off of the blockchain technology and is also a fintech company. So we have proof of concept, of course, proof of technology, proof of business, and proof of market. Alex Reinhardt, the young man you see here, is an IT professional. He's the MD and CEO of this company. He's reputed or rated to be one of the 10 most influential people in the blockchain industry. Alex Reinhardt is an author of book, one of the most selling best-selling books. He's also a father, a family man. He's known to be one of the top 100 most influential people in the United Arab Emirates, Dubai. He has been reported and been seen in different world magazines over the years, which includes Forbes magazine. Give me a moment, let me see. Okay. All right, so we have different magazines, as you can see, their logos here. Our company and the CEO has been seen in different world magazines. So it's not a man that you need to play down on. It's a man who knows his onions. Okay. Let's move on. Now, I want to ask you a question today. Are you among the category of persons who love to work for their money, or you want your money to work for you? Do you work for your money, or you want your money to work for you? And I know some of our response is, even though you want your money to work for you, most of us are already working for our money. You work 9 to 5 job, okay? You leave in the morning and they come back 5, 6, 7. Sometimes for those of us who live in a commercial city like Lagos, Nigeria, they leave close at work by 5, getting home maybe 4 hours later, 5 hours later, 6 hours later. You can imagine that. So at the end of the day, they spend their major time on the road, beating traffic and all that, navigating to and fro their work. And this set of people, they are always under compulsion to go to work. Their boss needs them to do 1 or 2 things compulsorily, and they always have to do that. Okay, they work every day in circle. Okay, now they don't even have enough money. They barely have enough money for themselves, let alone to have enough money for investment. Okay, they are always in debt because the salary that are being paid is barely enough to take care of they and their family. At the end of the day, they borrow from their friends and colleagues, and at the end of the month, they collect that salary and dispense it according to the people they are owing, and they are back to square one, moving from circle 1 to circle 2, like that, year in, year out. This set of people in their old age, they tend to observe or call poverty. Poverty probably have to grip them because during their active period, they were eating from hand to mouth. Okay, they were spending so much money from the little they are getting from their boss, from their workplace, on their children, training their children and all that. And now they are at their old age, they are now experiencing cold. No wonder our able leader used to say that old age is colder. The older we become, the colder it is, because our loved ones, our children that were spending a lifetime savings on, will eventually leave us to want to go set up their own home. At the end of the day, leaving you and your wife, that is if you have one wife by then. So at the end of the day, you need money to keep up. You need money to keep up. You need adequate money to keep up. But if you do not, if you're that type who is actually worked 9 to 5 all through your life, it becomes very difficult. You barely have enough. You're definitely not going to have enough to take care of your old age. And then we have histories of people who have died waiting for pension, for their pension to be paid. Now, when there is crisis during pandemic, during inflation and war, like we're having in Africa, inflation and all that, they find it difficult to survive. They find it difficult to survive. They call on their children, the same children they took care of all through their active age. The same children will say, oh, they're eventually going to help their parents, right? But it's going to get to a time where they need help. The children need help. They are focusing on growing their own home. And at the end of the day, you, the father, the mother, is calling and begging them for some help. May you not be that type of father that your child will see his call and decide to ignore because you are bugging them too much for medication. You need money for medication, you need money for feeding and all that. That is why you need to plan your life very, very well right now to secure your money, to save money and all that. Talking about money, there is always the same question that is asked worldwide. How do you earn money? How do you earn a lot of money? How do you earn this money long term? How do you earn this money securely? How do you save money in the face of inflation and crisis like we have in Africa, maybe Nigeria today, when the cost of living is speedily on the increase, the value of the currency that we are using is speedily on the decrease. System that is working to enable you to save money in the face of inflation and crisis. How do you multiply your money and get interest in it? How do you multiply your money and be able to access your money? How do you multiply your money at a highly reduced risk? All of these guys, we're going to be answering just in a bit. Talking about money, money has changed form over the years, from the era of trade by barter to the era of coins, from coins to banking, from banknote to checkbook, from checkbook to debit card, from debit card to online banking, from online banking to mobile payment system. And then tonight, we are talking digital currency. Digital currency is a new system of money, okay? It's a new money. Is in digital form. For those of us who are joining for the first time, is it digital currency or cryptocurrency are means of payment, but they are in digital form. They cannot be touched or fed, but you can feel the impact. Let's assume you give someone $1 billion, 1 million USDT, that person will feel the impact. You can use that money to buy a house, to give someone a car, that person will feel it, but it's not something you can touch. So that is cryptocurrency for you. As we speak right now, every government of every nation right now are rushing to be part of this digital economy. The future of money right now is digital currency. Every country right now is working to be part of this digital economy. And that is why if you go to Google right now and Google central bank, this digital currency, that is CBDC, space, put any country after it, you will see that they are already into that process of being part of this digital economy, or they're already in it. Every country, including the US, the UK, and every other country are already working to be part of the cryptocurrency world, because the physical nodes that we are used to is already failing the economies, is already failing the world system. So they are looking at cryptocurrency as a safe haven. Talking about the cryptocurrency, there's a system that is powering the cryptocurrency known as the blockchain. The blockchain, by my definition, is a public ledger through which data can be transmitted. Once a data goes through the blockchain system, Such a data cannot be admitted, such data cannot be called back, such data cannot be altered. It makes the blockchain system very transparent. The first blockchain that was created was in 2008, and that was when the first cryptocurrency was created by the man called Nakamoto Satoshi. In 2017, the smart contract is a system. Everybody knows what a contract is. A contract is simply a business, an agreement between two parties, right? Now, this is a smart. It's like comparing an analog phone and a smartphone. So this is a smart contract. So it performs contractor agreement and transaction very fast. It was the first time it was created was in 2017. And of course, in 2020, the DeFi, decentralized finance system, was introduced. Before then, we used to what we call CeFi, centralized finance that is controlled by the central bank. Okay, but now this is DeFi, it's a decentralized financial system. And tonight, we're going to be discussing a money-making opportunity that is embedded within the DeFi system. Now, the blockchain is an absolute secured method of transferring assets without involving an intermediary. You see what I talked about, DeFi. So now imagine Mr. A sending an asset or money to Mr. B. It has to go through the blockchain system. Normally, in the conventional world, it has to go through a middleman. That middleman, like the banking or the central bank, records the details, okay, before they transmit it to the end user, to the recipient. But now the blockchain has come to cut that off. Right now, the blockchain is it's not a human being, doesn't have a blood flowing in it. It's just a system that records transactions, okay, does it automatically, and this had to limit and drastically reduce the speed at which transactions are made in traditional banking system. With the blockchain now, everything is super fast. Okay, so imagine sending money from Mr. A, it goes through the blockchain system, going through the different confirmation, and a few minutes later, and it gets to the end user's wallet. So the blockchain is an absolute method of transferring assets. Now, talking about the blockchain is not just a system that is powering the cryptocurrency. The blockchain is also powering different businesses. As we speak today, and as you can see from the screen right now, logos of different companies that are currently running their day-to-day operations, leveraging on the blockchain technology. Please, co-host, help us admit more people in. Now we can see from the banking and finance sector, the supply chain sector, we have the Unilever, Visa, HSBC Bank and Visa and all that. We have healthcare, we have insurance, we have energy, we have Siemens and Shell, real estate, we have the Brookfield, Westfield. These are world-class real estate companies. On that trade, we have different companies, and of course, the government, which also includes the government of Dubai, that are currently running their day-to-day operations, leveraging on the blockchain technology. That is because the blockchain is secured and transparent. So it has gained trust already. So the blockchain has come to stay. Blockchain, please mute your mic. It has come to stay, and no government of any nation can stop the existence of the blockchain. Right now, as of 2023, we have about 50 million blockchain users globally. Now, the question I want to ask, would you rather be part of the system now? Just give me a moment. Let me mute some people. Give me a moment. All right, so would you rather be part of this revolutionary system right now, learning how it works, leveraging on the mechanisms and making money off it right now, or you want to wait till when the user base has grown to as high as 1 billion users? I believe your answer is you want to key in right now and you want to know how it works. Now, let's move on. Now, talking about the blockchain still, we have the Ultima community's got her own blockchain technology. And this blockchain is a unique type and a robust type known as the smart blockchain. The smart blockchain is a decentralized blockchain network that supports smart contract and decentralized application, dApps. It is truly decentralized. It supports smart contracts that I explained earlier. It is truly secure and is trustworthy, and it supports tokens, cryptocurrencies, and application. Companies can come set up their businesses on this smart blockchain right now. Now let's compare the smart blockchain and other conventional blockchain. It's like comparing our conventional smartphones, our analog phones we used to use many years back, and the smartphones that we have today. Now, consensus algorithm. Let's look at the smart blockchain. This is like activity that happens within the blockchain system, okay, that people have to go through to be able to get the blockchain, to get that cryptocurrency that owns that blockchain. For example, that of Bitcoin was proof of works, while ours is what we call delegated proof of stake. Bitcoin is proof of work. So you have to solve some mathematical problem, okay, to be able to, once you are able to solve that problem and you have a proof that you have solved that problem, the blockchain releases some fractions of Bitcoin to you. And for you to be able to do that, you need some massive processors, computing processors, and manpower also inclusive. Of course, those processors are usually generating heat. And at the end of the day, they're generating heat, and that heat needs a cooling system. And of course, the cooling system needs a generating power. So that makes this proof of work system kind of consensus algorithm to be very, very exorbitant. The cost of having it, operating it is very costly. And that is why right now it is not gameful to be engaged in this kind of system. Is mining, okay? Now we have the proof of delegated proof of stake. Ethereum used to be proof of works, is now proof of stake. This Binance Smart Chain is proof of stake. Litecoin, proof of stake. Now, the block frequency. Block frequency simply means the frequency at which the blockchain processes transfers and transactions, okay? Ours is just 3 seconds. Bitcoin, 10 minutes. Ethereum, 10 to 19 seconds. Binance Smart Chain, 3 seconds. Litecoin, 2.5 minutes. So it's no doubt that the smart blockchain surpasses its main rivals in key parameters. Now let's quickly look at the legal tender of this community known as the Ultima token. Let me introduce it to you officially.
Ultima, a modern token with a powerful background. Its mission is to become a reliable payment instrument for hundreds of millions of people regardless of their residence, education, and technical skills. It is an easy-to-use and secure token, recognized as a link between the traditional economy and the crypto world. Using it, merchants will be able to sell their goods for cryptocurrency, projects will be able to raise funding for their ideas, and users will be able to send transactions quickly and securely. Having become a market legend, Ultima is now powered by Smart Blockchain, which is an improved, efficient blockchain created by a team of developers with over a decade of experience in the market. And this means the speed will increase hundreds of times, not to mention that the integration of the new Ultima token into the product line of our ecosystem will allow you to experience its full power. Ultima on Smart Blockchain is a powerful step forward not only for our ecosystem, but for the entire crypto market. This is the future of the industry which we are creating together with you today.
All right, that is the future of digital payment. Now, the functionalities of the Ultima token is just like cryptocurrency, every other cryptocurrency like the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the other cryptocurrencies that you may know. It's got its own, it can be used as a payment tool, it can be used as an earning tool, it can be used as a saving tool. Now, we have ecosystem that is surrounded by this Ultima token. What am I saying? That this Ultima token can be used in our debit card, can be withdrawn as your local currency, okay, when you make a transaction using our bank that is also owned by this community. You can also be used for our vouchers where you spend your money and get it back. It can also be used on our marketplaces, exchanges, travel platform where you can travel and get up to 90% discount on hotel booking and flight, and auction platforms and all that, and so many other programs that is coming, NFT programs, NFT marketplace, NFT exchange, and so many other programs that are still on the pipeline coming. So this Ultima token is at the center of it all. You need Ultima token for all of this. These are our use cases in our ecosystem. Now, Ultima growth. Now, there is one important mechanism that ensures the growth of Ultima is known as the hyper-deflation. Hyper-deflation is an extreme large decrease of token supply into circulation. An extreme large token supply into circulation. Okay. Now, they usually will have deflation, but this is hyper, simply means it is extreme. Now, we have 4 major mechanisms that makes this coin a hyper-deflation token. Okay. Number 1 is the limited max supply. Now, max supply has to do with the total amount of currency, that has been created in the lifetime of that currency, which means the total amount of that currency that will exist in its lifetime. Now, it is a major key to note if you're looking for a currency that has a very, very good prospect of appreciating in value. A currency that has a very, very large max supply has a very slim chance of appreciating greatly in value. Okay, but look at this. The ones that have smaller max supply has a very higher chance of appreciating in value. This is just 100,000. We have something that is as high as trillions max supply, billions max supplies. But this is just 100,000. We have 2.8 million users right now in the community. Imagine when the entire community gets to understand this opportunity and keys in right now. Let's assume 50% of the population that we have keys in and have a pinch of this 100,000. The value will go way above $500,000 for one coin. Yes. Now, that is number 1. Number 2, we have daily max supply. This is the amount of token that comes out from the blockchain from this 100,000 every day. Just 50 Ultima tokens that comes out per day. Now they have on that mechanism, which is halving. Halving is a system that drastically reduces the quantity of token that comes out daily into circulation. Now, our halving, next halving that will happen the 1st February 2024, and from then, every year is going to be reducing by half. So is a reduction of token supply into circulation by half. It's known as halving. We have another mechanism that is known as lifetime burning. This is like a transactional fees that is charged by the company. Normally, companies use these fees as their own take home, as their own profit, which means they collect it from you and they take it back into circulation. Because so long as they have it in the wallet, it's still into circulation. But this company destroys it, making sure it is taken out of circulation, thereby reducing the supplies of this token. This will boomerang on the price and it's going to rise rapidly high. Now, this is comparison of hyper-deflation and the conventional deflation by the Bitcoin. Now, our user right now, we have 2.8 million people. Bitcoin has about 50 million plus. Max supply is 100,000. Bitcoin is 21 million. Maximum supply, we talked about max supply already. Circulating supply is 20%, up to 20%. Bitcoin is 100% of it will come out. Burning fee is 3%. Bitcoin has no burning fee. Daily supply is 50. Bitcoin is 900. Halving is yearly. Bitcoin is every 4 years. The next halving for Bitcoin will be next year, April. And by then, the global market is going to experience bullish. How do you get hold of this Ultima token? You get it by buying from the exchanges. Okay, you can buy from the exchanges and hold. You can get it as a reward by becoming a shareholder in the company I'm going to be talking about pretty soon. And of course, you can earn it via business. The business we'll discuss in a later day. Now, let's quickly look at a new system that can make you mega income every day for life. It's known as the delegated liquidity pool. The delegated liquidity pool. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic. Give me a moment while I help some people mute themselves. Yeah, thank you very much. Now imagine you becoming a shareholder in this company, a fintech company at that. How good does that sound to you? Now, becoming a shareholder in this system is like becoming a shareholder in Coca-Cola with Zenith Bank, with any conglomerate. You know, the conventional shareholding system gives you an opportunity to buy the company's shares from the stock market. And by you buying the company's shares, that amount you are spending to buy that shares, you are providing liquidity for the company to run their day-to-day operations. So the company it simply means that the company leases their shares to the masses to purchase, to be able to have enough liquidity, enough cash to run their operations. You that have bought their shares, you are now can be seen as a liquidity provider. And in return, they give you what we call share certificate. That is the right for you to start receiving dividend whenever they declare dividend. And as you may know, many companies that most of our parents are bought into as a shareholder, they barely declare dividend. That is because they barely make profit. They don't make enough profit tangible enough to declare to the masses. And that is why you are not getting dividend. But this is a digital shareholding kind of system that gives you an opportunity to be a shareholder, providing liquidity, okay? And also, it gives you an opportunity to start earning dividend, not yearly, not quarterly, not biannual, but every 24 hours, not for only 1 week, for only 1 year, but for a lifetime. You earn your dividend every 24 hours for lifetime. Do you understand that? So now, this is you providing liquidity into what we call the delegated liquidity pool. The pool is like a system created to house everybody's own share. So the amount you are spending to buy the shares goes into a pool, and from there the company operates their business, and also from there dividends are declared every 24 hours. By you providing that liquidity, you are now called a liquidity provider. And in return, the company gives you what we call split token, and of course, split reward, known as dividends. Okay. Now, all tokens are locked in the smart contract and are controlled by the blockchain only. It is filled with users' token. That is the amount you spend in buying the shares are put in the pool. Now, the pool in return gives you rewards every day. Now, only 50 Ultima tokens comes out from the pool every day. It enters into the market, into the people's hand, into circulation every day. Only 50 Ultima tokens. How does it work? It is a dividend that is shared automatically in equal parts between all splits, all shareholders. So in this regards now, in this business, we are calling shares split, okay? We are referring shares split. So when I'm going to be measuring split, you should know that I'm talking about shares. So dividends are shared automatically in equal parts between all shares. So the more splits you have, the bigger the daily rewards or dividends you will get from the delegated liquidity pool. Do you understand that? Now, there is an important mechanism known as split token. You remember, I talked about share certificate, which is your right to start receiving dividend physically if a company that you bought into as a shareholder decide to declare dividend. Without that share certificate, you cannot claim your dividend. Here you have your split token as the share certificate. The split token can be called a split. It is a unique identifier that records on our blockchain, and it is used to certify ownership and authenticity of a share. It is the right to receive Ultima share from the delegated liquidity pool. It is the right. It is the right. It is the right. Okay, so it is fully decentralized. It guarantees your lifetime pool reward, which means so long as you have that share certificate known as a split token, you are getting your reward every 24 hours for life. It can be transferred, which means just like you can transfer share certificate physically, you can also transfer the split token to a third party. Whoever has that split token stands the chance to start receiving dividend every 24 hours for lifetime. Okay, how does it work? How do you come on board? You come on board by buying the split license. Now, the split license here is just like membership in a club. For you to be a member of a club, Ikoyi club, whatever club, Lions Club, and all that, you need to pay to be a member. Okay, and you being a member gives you the right to benefit from one or two things within that community, within that club. Okay, likewise here we have membership. And here our membership are categorized in different categories, which means the membership you are coming on board with determines how many shares you can buy. Okay, so you come on board, you convert your local currency. You convert your local currency to digital dollar. You convert your local currency, just give me a moment. I'm going to take you now to a whiteboard to better expatiate on this. Convert raw cash to USDT. USDT is a digital dollar on Coinsbit, on Binance. Binance is an exchange where people sell and buy digital currencies. You can convert your digital dollar your physical currency to digital dollar known as USDT on Binance via their P2P platform. So once you have done that, you are to send, number two, send your USDT now to another exchange known as Coinsbit.io. It's an exchange just like Binance, but that is where Ultima token is listed, can be bought and sold. So you send your dollar from Binance to Coinsbit, and then use your USDT to buy Ultima token. Okay, so once you have done that, then you can use your Ultima to pay for your membership. Pay for your membership and your shares known as splits. So your membership determines how many shares you can have. Your membership determines how many splits you can buy. The moment you pay for your membership and you buy your splits, you are provided liquidity, and 24 hours later, you start receiving dividend. The moment you buy, that split token is given to you, to your wallet, according to the split you have. If you have 10 splits, you're going to have 10 split tokens. And 24 hours later, from that moment, you start receiving your dividend. Then start getting So guys, that is exactly how it works. You start getting your dividend. Now note, your dividend, however, comes in trinkles, little by little, according to the number of shares or splits that you have in the pool. According to the number of splits you have in the pool. For example, if you have 10 splits, and if there are 1 million splits in the pool, that 1 million splits, which includes yours, shares that 50 Ultima that comes every day. Okay, but right now, let's quickly do a calculation right now. Let's quickly do a quick calculation. Let's assume you bought basic. Basic right now gives you, you paid basic. Basic is 45 share, it gives you 45 share limits. Okay, 45 shares or splits. Let me use the right word, splits. Okay, now you are spending the total of 4,400 euro. Okay, for the 45 splits, 4,400 euro, which includes the basic cost. Okay, the cost is 1,100 euro plus 1,100 euro, 1,100 euro, 1,100 euro in 4 places, in 3 places. So in 3 places is what you have as the shares, while the other 1,100 euro is the amount you paid for the license. So basic costs, total of 4,000. Okay, let me use dollar, right? $4,720, $720. $4,720 as of now. Now, this is the cost to key into this basic right now. Now, let's assume the time you bought these shares, at the time you bought these shares, we have just say 100,000 shares in the pool. Now, at this instant, I want some of our members to join force. Okay, let me just use 500,000 because the community is big. Let me just say 500,000 shares in the pool. Okay, 500,000 shares in the pool. Now, we're going to have to divide this by 50 Ultima. Don't forget, this is the splits in the pool, which includes yours. So the formula is divide 50 Ultima by 500,000. Please, someone give me the cost. 50 Ultima divided by 500,000. What are we going to get? I need to see someone down. I want to be sure that you're following. Good. 0.0001. 0.0001. That is the cost, which means each split that you have is going to give you 0.00001 Ultima token per day. So multiply this now, 0.0001 by your 45 shares. That's about 0.00 times 45 times 45 splits that you have. It gives you 0.0045. Please, the current price now say is around 19,000. Let's say it has plus minus 20,000. So multiply this by 20,000 right now. Plus minus 20,000. It's definitely going to be more than that by 1st of October. $20,000. Please do the math. Multiply by $20,000 per Ultima token in the market times 20,000. That's about $90, right? That's about $90. Am I correct? Yes, thank you very much, Collins. That's about $90. $90. Now, this is just 24 hours. Imagine in 30 days, this is just a calculation. In 30 days, how much are you going to be getting? That's about $2,700. $2,700. So this is multiplied by 30 days, right? 30 days. This is 30 days, all things being equal. Now, 500,000 shares is huge an amount of shares. So it simply means that it may take a little longer to get to 500,000. Okay, even if it is 1 billion shares, it simply means that at the end of it, you're going to be having like half of this. That's about $1,350 in 30 days. So this is a huge amount. Multiply this, for example, by 4 months. I know why I'm saying 4 months. 4 months. That is the end of the first halving, 1st February 2024. Multiply this by 4 months, we're going to have 10,800. This is huge, guys. In 4 months, all things being equal. Now, don't forget, for this currency to hit 5,000 split, it simply means that the price in the market of Ultima in the market has skyrocketed to a higher high. That is how it's designed, because the max supply of this currency is very small. It's quite small, 100,000, and everybody needs Ultima token to key in to buy the shares. Some people will probably use their swapped smart coin to come and pay for the membership, but everybody will definitely going to be needing the Ultima token to get on board as a shareholder. This creates a humongous demand for Ultima token. And don't forget, as more people are rushing in to buy, to key into this delegated liquidity pool system that gives them daily income per day for a lifetime, they're all going to be needing Ultima token. And it's only 50 Ultima token that comes out from the pool daily, only 50. So if you have 100,000 shares in the pool, only 50 Ultima token. If you have 500,000 splits in the pool, only 50 Ultima tokens. If you have 1 million splits in the pool, only 50 Ultima tokens. It simply means that the more people comes in, the lesser the Ultima token. And of course, because those people who are rushing in are demanding for Ultima token from the exchange, is going to boomerang on the price, and the price will rise rapidly. Now, this is exactly how it works. So now I'm going to quickly share with you right now another slide. Give me a moment. Let me call it up. Give me a moment. Let me just conclude this one before I even share that. Give me a moment. Let's just move forward a bit on this one. All right. So now I've explained this, right? So at the end of the day, you have provided liquidity and you receive your what we call split token, which is the right to start receiving the daily reward. That is like your share certificate. And you start receiving a share of the 50 Ultima tokens known as split reward that comes out from the pool daily. So you come on board. How do you come on board? You come on board, like I've explained to you, by converting your local currency to USDT and then to Ultima token, and then you come on board. The same way your dividend is paid in Ultima token. If you want to cash it out, you also follow the same means. You take it to the exchange, sell it for $1, send the dollar to Binance, and convert the dollar to your local currency. This gives you an opportunity to be in your local country and earn money in dollars, living above the present inflation in your country. So it's a mind-blowing opportunity. You're buying in right now. The splits, which is the membership and the license, can be bought using the Ultima token or the smart coin if you have it. And it must be the ones from your dashboard, not the ones in your wallet already. Now, the shares, which is the split contract, you can only buy using the coin, the Ultima token, that you got from the exchange or that is currently on your smart wallet. So halving this system that is designed to reduce the quantity of Ultima token that comes into circulation, that 50 Ultima token that comes every day, from 1st February 2024 is going to reduce to 25. A year later, it's going to reduce to 12, a year later to 6, a year later to 3, a year later to 1, and it's going to continue 1, 1, 1, 1 till infinity. Okay, 1st February 2024. And as it's reducing, this is going to boomerang on the price, and the price is going to rise rapidly. So this whole delegated liquidity pool or digital shareholding system is programmed to terminate by 1st September 2255. This is a mind-blowing opportunity, guys. You don't want to miss it. And don't forget, it's something that you can transfer as ownership. transfer to your children unborn, leave as a legacy or a will for your children, transfer to your loved ones. Whoever has that split token begins to receive the ultimate token, which is the dividend every day for life. And that dividend is the ultimate token that you can convert to digital dollar and then back to your Naira or to your CDs, to your dirham, to dollar, to any other currency. So it gives you an edge over deflation in your country. So guys, it's a mind-blowing opportunity. Now, if you want to compare it to the conventional digital farming system that we used to have, in the digital farming system, the more people are joining the system, the more coins they are producing, the more they are flooding the market with the tokens, the coins. And of course, we had the case of much supply than demand, which pushes the price down. But this dedicated liquidity pool, the company flipped the table around, is totally opposite of how it used to be. Now, the more people are coming in, the lesser the people, the more coins, and more people are coming in, the lesser the coin, making sure there's constant scarcity of this token in the exchange, creating higher demand and higher price as a result. Which means even though your daily income is shrinking as more people are joining the pool, the higher the value of that little token that comes every day in the market, which makes sure that your income is constant. All right, guys, let's quickly run through the price list right now. We have the light. Light is the smallest package. You pay for the membership and you pay for the shares. It gives you one share. That is about 220 euro. This is 440 euro. You pay for membership, you pay for 2 shares, 440 euros. This is 1,100 euro. You pay for membership, you pay for 5 shares. Then the cost per split for all of these are unique, are the same, the cost per split. Now, in this system, the higher the amount of membership you are paying, the lesser the cost per split that you will get, and the more shares you can buy. The limit to how many shares you can buy is increased as you also increase the limit of your purchase. Now, basic, the conventional basic gives you 15 shares. You pay for the membership 1,100 euro. You pay 1,100 euro for the shares. Medium gives you 2,750 plus 2,750 membership and the shares. Okay, the membership has a limit. All of them have limit. Now, plus gives you 1,100. Gives you, plus is 5,500 plus 5,500. That is about 11,000 euro. It gives you 100 shares. Okay, 100 shares. Let's move on. As you can see, the cost per split reduces here. Now, let's move on to bigger packages. Pro gives you, the conventional one gives you 500. Membership is 11,000. The share is 11,000. That's about 22,000 euro. The cost per split has reduced drastically here. Premium gives you 27,500 plus 27,000. That's at 55,000 euro. You have 1,500 shares. Exclusive is 3,500. You pay 55,000 plus 55,000, that's about 110,000 euro. Diamond gives you 10,000 shares. You pay 110,000 for membership, 110,000 for shares or splits. So the cost per split here has also reduced. So the higher you go, the lesser the cost per split. Now we have the gold. Gold gives you 37,500 shares, and you're paying 275,000 for members and 275,000 for the share for the split. At the end of the day, you spend about 550,000 euro. We have the last, the highest, which is the Ultima. Ultima gives you 100,000 shares. You pay 550,000 for membership and 550,000 for the split. So the cost per split here is 11. Now let's quickly take you through another bigger packages. The promo package, the legendary promo package. Now, give me a moment. We are almost done. Just give me a moment. So this is the legendary promo package. Now, right now, you have the chance from now to the next 2 days, to get, for that same basic that we talked about just now, you can get extra 30, that's about 45 shares. So that calculation I did, I actually used this one, this promo basic to do it. Okay. Now, Pro gives you conventional 500 plus extra 1,000. That's about 1,500 share limit, which means you can buy a share up to 1,500 at the end of the day. If you pay just 11,000, pay 11,000 euro membership. Diamond gives you 10,000 plus 20,000. That's about 30,000 share limit, which means you can buy a share up to 30,000 pieces. You are paying just 110,000 euros for the membership. And now let's quickly do a calculation. This is actually, okay, I think this is exactly the calculation I did earlier today. Yeah, this is exactly the calculation I did earlier today. Yeah, this is exactly the calculation I did earlier today. So let's move on to the bigger package, the Pro. The Pro package now gives you 1,500 share limit, which means if you choose to buy this one within this promo period that is going to be terminated in the next 2 days, or so, you'll be having 1,500 shares. 1,500 shares. Okay, the total amount you're going to be spending here right now will be around 44,000 euros. 44,000 euros. Now, if you want to do the math, going by 500 splits in the pool, and you alone has 1,500 shares, it simply means divide 50 Ultima token that comes from the pool by 500 shares in the pool. We're going to have that 0.00001. Okay. Now multiply by your 1,500 shares is going to give you total of this guy. Okay. Yeah, it's going to give you total of 0.15. This is for only 500 shares, the conventional one. This is for the promo one. It's going to give you total of 0.15. If you multiply it by $20,000 in the market, that's about $3,000 per day that you're going to be getting. $3,000 per day. In a month, that's about $90,000, 30 days. Can you imagine? Now, if the price has even appreciated to a higher package, simply means you're going to be making well over about $4,500 per day. That's about $135,000 in a month. Guys, this is a money-making machine. So right now, this is an opportunity that everybody must have to key in. Everybody on this call right now must have to key in right now. So make sure you come on board. You're buying the promo package with Ultima token from the marketplace. From the market, we have just 2 days left. We have just 2 days left, guys. 2 days left, and the promo is over. Now, there is room for you to collaborate with your colleagues, with your team members, with your friends, with your co-worker, collaborate, merge funds together, and buy this package, buy these promo packages, guys, so that you don't miss out. There's so much money to be made. You have so much opportunity, money to be made. If, for example, that of Pro that we talked about, imagine 1,500 shares and 5 of you team up together to buy that shares. You're going to be getting well over 300, about 300 shares in total. Do you know how much that will give you? So it's something you can collaborate. Don't forget, when you collaborate, there is room for you to share it, split it, because this is a shareholding system, and you have what we call split token. And that split token gives you an opportunity to transfer the ownership, which means you guys can split it accordingly, according to your engagement, according to your financial involvement in that collaboration. So nobody should be left out on this opportunity, guys. Nobody. Right now, the registration is still ongoing. People are buying licenses. New registration are still happening. People are buying their licenses right now. So people are buying the Ultima token right now at the current price, because between now and the next 2 days, the price will skyrocket, because you need more money to buy the shares than the amount you are spending to buy the license. So there's going to be far more demand from 1st of October. Okay, 1st of October for people who are now buying the shares. So you don't want to miss out. So do everything possible to join this team and use it to recoup money. If you have made any loss in the past in any part of business online, you can leverage on this system right now to make money. So I'm going to give us 1 minute if you have any question. Today is not a question and answer day. I'm going to give you 1 minute or 2 minutes. If you have any question to ask, you can ask. Any of you, be you a co-host or a member, an existing member, you can just raise up your hand. I will call on you. You unmute your mic. You can also drop your question on the chat. We'll have just 1 minute to do that. Today is not a question and answer day. Tomorrow is another day. Guys, invite your friends, invite your team members. This meeting is not meant for only existing members, okay? It's not meant for any existing members. It is actually meant for prospects. So it won't look boring to you. You are an existing member. The messages comes daily, daily, daily. Yes, faith coming by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. You understand that? But good, you do yourself a favor by inviting your team members to these Zoom meetings, and that way they will learn and then they become independent. They will do without bugging you. They will come on board and invite their members without bugging you. With that being said, guys, I give you a few more, 30 seconds more to ask questions if you have any questions to ask. Also, guys, if you have any contribution to make, please make it right now. I can see somebody praying angel. Praying angel, please, can the split be bought in piecemeal? Of course, the splits can be bought in piecemeal. For example, if you buy the basic and you have 45 shares right now, you can buy your split little by little, one split per day, per week, per month, according to your capacity. So it is possible. Any other guy, any other question, please? I'm expecting questions right now. If you have any co-hosts that want to do a contribution, or have any person that wants to do a contribution, make a contribution right now, please indicate so that I will call on you to unmute your mic. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining in today. Please, tomorrow is another day. Invite your team members, like I said earlier today. And tomorrow, let this room be packed full. Tomorrow, we're going to be discussing something important again. And everybody who are on the call, we have to understand how the system works better. Thank you very much for joining in today. Bye-bye for now.